Hello and welcome to the ChinWag Podcast, available on iTunes and SoundCloud. Say hi to our special guest today, Jared Cox.
Hello.
Alright, it's me, Tom.
It's me, Luke, and
It's me again, Matt.
who
Hello. Let's say thank you
It's me.
to our sponsor, the Stunt Illusion playlist, which is available now on Spotify, as per usual. These two are on their phones already on their phones.
You bonobos.
You utter bonobo. And I'm not talking about the instrument.
Bonobo.
Close enough.
Luke's red face.
Looks really flush, yeah.
He became a monkey.
I'm as red as the recording light on the computer.
And you started crying, Luke.
You started crying already. We've broken him.
How many bars are we in? We're not even 1 minute and we've broken Luke.
We've ruined everything.
29 bars in.
Right, so today's topic actually, we're going to do future technologies, things that are new. Like, you know, things that we didn't have last year or whatever.
Like Tom's sex life.
Oh, damn. Still don't have it this year.
It's okay, Tom. We'll start slow.
Oh, shut up. I hate you.
Oh!
Damn.
Killed me
Why are you playing on the podcast? This is why it's broken.
Matthew Reginald How dare you?
You bonobo.
I've bonoboed myself.
You bonoboed up. Oh god.
What was our topic again?
Future technologies.
So like,
Thinking of future technologies, social media guys, you should follow us on Instagram
oh yeah, at ChinWag_podcast.
at ChinWag_podcast. See, behind the scenes stuff, we're gonna live stream a lot, like when we're just chilling or like when we're planning a podcast or doing whatever.
We've just done a live stream, haven't we? And that was interesting.
That went horribly. But it was
yeah.
pretty fun, you know. You can just go follow us and you'll see whenever.
Yeah, we also have Twitter, and we may get YouTube. That's why we say this every podcast.
Every podcast we say, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. We never do.
In fact, this is
We're
not
going to.
this is going to be released 2 weeks time, so
We probably
by
already
then,
have YouTube
we
by then.
may have YouTube.
We're thinking about doing some videos, you know, just some funny videos, like, oh, what were you going to do? I said something, oh yeah, like trailer reviews, like we're going to
Trailer reviews.
sit down and we'll have a trailer playing for you guys and then we'll, you know, like...
That'd be like a
comment on it.
video podcast.
Yeah, it'll be like a video podcast, but with
The future of podcasts.
The
you know,
future of
Yeah, there you go.
because
Right.
we're joining a dying thing.
Why?
That's
What's a dying thing?
podcasts.
Are they dying?
Not
I feel like I'm
as
in the year
much- no, they're
3000
not
already.
3,000. Oh my god.
So, what aspect of future technology do you want to start on first?
Well, what aspect of future technology are you most looking forward to being soon?
Shall we start with gaming then?
VR.
VR.
VR gaming.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what I'm talking
I
about. Am I talking to that
demand
microphone?
That
This
they
one?
release
just
VR
speak open,
where I
speak
can wander around on my own little Skyrim adventure and beat people up.
Skyrim, the
All I
game
want
which
is
hasn't
Skyrim
changed
in
since
VR.
1990.
I don't even want to consider how many hours I've logged on Skyrim.
They need to they need to get gloves. Like hand
That
gloves.
new
need
Like,
to-
Nintendo
so you
Power
like-
Glove that came out in like
like,
90s.
you can grab stuff with like your fingers and like poke people. It's like
You can kind of do that with
Poke
5 now.
people.
yeah, but it's kind of like weird. Like you got like a
Oh god.
What?
I can't think of a better. You've got a device in your hand that's used for pleasure,
Is it long and...
Oh god.
but like you kind of poke people with that. It doesn't really work.
Have you seen what's it called?
Yeah. Save it.
Have you seen the Vives? Because they are pretty cool.
So, they are actually really cool. I was fortunate enough to use the future of virtual reality. There's a company called Omnifinity who've built something called an Omnideck, and it's a combination of a VR Vive headset and a 360-degree treadmill. So what you do is you walk off the centre plate, and as you move on to one of the treadmills, it pulls you back in to the middle, but
That's
you
pretty
also walk in the game. So I was fortunate enough to play Battlefield 3, and also got to go to a virtual tour of Milton
So
Keynes.
what they've done, they've managed to implement a game which has already been released into virtual reality.
Yeah, they're trying to do that.
That's
So
pretty cool.
I watched like 30
I don't
seconds
think
of it.
was Battlefield 3 ever released in virtual reality?
No, they're trying.
No,
That was like
ages ago,
360. That was like
wasn't it?
360 days.
It was
wasn't
true. It was
No,
a long
back in the
ba-
day, it was
There's now
360.
Battlefield 4, Battlefield Hardline, and Battlefield 1 out
Jesus.
since then.
So Luke, after saying
gonna
it,
be
do you
that
think
one,
that
maybe?
they could actually have this technology at home where you have a mat on the floor and you can use it, or is it more of a sort of thing they've?
It's
fixed?
more of a fixed thing. It's the first one in the UK, and the room has to be specially built to hold it, and the deck itself is like 10 meters across.
Okay, so
and then it's run off like 2 different computers.
I guess it's sort of like a future arcade, really. Like if you went to
Yeah,
a
it sounds
future
like
arcade,
It would be
Yeah,
like
home.
it would be like how it used to be, like where you wouldn't have a home console back in the 80s or whatever, and then like when the consoles first started coming in, it kind of like just shut down the arcades entirely,
Yeah.
because no one
Yeah.
really wanted to go there. and
But
waste
now
their
what's
money.
happening is that you're more likely to go out and play a game which has got everything
So
set
you
up.
could see a repeat of like arcades again, but this time it's like VR, and then eventually when VR gets more like handheld or well, not really like console based, then you can see that like close down again,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the arcades, and then go into
So it sort
home
of goes
again.
up and down.
Yeah, it's like a trend. Like it
Yeah.
goes from like the old like fighter games, like I don't know, you have like Mortal Kombat that you put money in and stuff to play it. So you can see that with VR, like, you put money in to play like rampant Street Fighters
Yeah.
in crazy goggles. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
but the amount of time people spend on their consoles now, if they've got one, so if you sit down to play a game, how long would you spend on it in the first place?
oh,
Like,
quite a few hours.
quite a few
Yeah,
hours.
it's
So
a good
could you
point,
imagine the queue in the arcade?
It'd,
for
yeah, it'd be
VR?
awful. It'd be like the old arcades though, because it used to be like jam packed.
Does it?
yeah.
Yeah, there's
I
like,
think-
there's like
I think-
pictures of it being jam packed. Like
I
the
think
old
games in
ones.
arcades are really bad at the moment, especially when you play like a shooting game.
What do you mean by bad?
They're difficult. If you fail, you have to pay for more.
And it's
Oh, at arcades.
The
Yeah, it's
quality,
okay, it's
Like,
not-
oh, okay, fair
Yeah.
enough.
the
But they're not
quality
that. Yeah, but they're fun if they're difficult, because then you've actually got something like your money is at risk, because then you've got to play good. You know, it's like a risk sort of.
But if you're like me and you aren't good,
Yeah.
then you're just losing
Yeah.
your money.
Oh, they were such a cool thing. Like when I was a kid, you know, when you go to like Laser Zone, and that one kid would have like brought a pound or something, and like everyone would crowd round and
Yeah,
watch
and
him
just
play.
watch him play something.
Yeah, yeah, that was good days.
So as well as gaming, you've also got music technology as
That's
well.
like smart fridges that like buy stuff for you whenever it's over.
Yeah,
It's like,
so if you're missing something, it already plays.
you're out of mayo.
Yeah.
You bought it like once and you don't want
Why is
it.
mayo being delivered to my door?
You can get these Amazon buttons that you pair to your account, and you just stick them where you need them. So if you walk over to your kitchen roll and you think, "Oh, my kitchen roll's nearly empty," you press the button and it automatically orders
That's like the
kitchen roll for
brainwave
you.
of the future of fridges. They
What?
move around. They don't stay in the pitch.
They have little robot faces.
Yeah, they
Big
do.
boop.
So they're like on treadmills
like-
and they sort of
like
go
that.
everywhere.
They're basically like
Like those,
claptrap.
My fridge is losing weight.
Like claptrap.
Do you mean like the automated Hoovers?
The Roombas.
Yeah.
Roombas are so cool. I've not got one, but I've
She
seen.
showed a video of like
Imagine-
knife fights.
Yeah, like-
Imagine a VR game, like you could VR your Roomba, so like you could like be in your room, like watching it like move around, like you could control it through a VR.
That'd be great, especially for like
headset.
security things. So like if
Yeah.
you're on holiday, you put on VR and you're in your room and it's live streamed from your room. So if somebody's robbing your house, you can literally be with the
You can just
robber.
run into their leg constantly.
Yeah, they like attach a shank to the front of your robot.
What's
No,
what
that'd
is
be
this
cool
robot
'cause you
doing?
could actually have a robot in your room.
Yeah.
But you act as your robot in VR, and it's
So
not like
it's basically like Pacific Rim, but with
Yeah.
like really tiny little robots.
Sorry guys.
Pacific Rim with a tiny little.
it's just like when, you know what was they called, the Hoovers, which you said they're called.
Roombas.
It's like
you just have one of those with a knife jabbing. The
No,
guy
I've
in the
honestly
leg.
seen there's a video on YouTube by I think Rooster Teeth, and there's these two people and they have two Roombas and they attach a balloon and a knife to the front of the Roomba and then they like set them to clean the room and then like they have a competition whichever one's first to pop the other one's balloon with the knife attached to the front wins. It's pretty. I want to do that.
Cool idea.
I imagine it'd be like if the movie Pacific Rim, and then like they're like, oh sorry, we don't really want to like go for the film. It doesn't really seem that good. So like they just go to like a low budget like school kids or whatever. Like, hey, you want to make this movie? We have a great plot for it. It's like kids like getting Roombas and just throwing them at each other. It's like a giant kid like dressed in a dinosaur costume.
It's like, I guess if you think about it, it's like what we're talking about with this like sort of technology. That's basically the future of mechs. Like, when are we going to get mechs? Like
Max or Max.
Max.
Very soon.
like from
I was gonna say,
you
I've already got
know
back.
what's it called, the blue people thing.
Blue Men Group.
The blue people.
Avatar.
You know at the end of Avatar where the people are like in the mech suits and they're like,
Oh yeah, those
they're
things.
sick. When
Oh,
are we
they've
gonna get them?
actually designed one of them. They've
No
actually
way.
Yeah, I'll be
I want Chappie.
Chap.
That's what I want.
I wanted to watch Chappie. Is that with?
It's on Netflix. It's good. It's got Hugh Jackman in it.
Yeah, I was going to say there's
You know, he's got his like Australian accent,
Australia.
Hugh.
like his actual accent, because like
I like
I don't
Hugh
know.
Jackman.
Has anyone seen the new Wolverine?
Don't spoil.
I
it.
haven't.
seen it, but I wanted to watch it so badly.
Same. We all wanted to watch it so badly.
We should go. And watch
And then
it.
Matt was like, "Oh,
Is this in
no.
the cinemas?
I don't know.
No, it probably isn't. I mean,
Oh.
it's
It was
been
out
for
like
a while now.
a month or two ago, wasn't it?
Well, hopefully it'll come out on DVD and we can do like a film night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, boy.
That would be.
Did you guys watch Doctor Strange?
I loved Doctor
I
Strange.
love it. It's so good.
It's so
It's
good.
got so many plot holes though.
Do you mean one of those?
Yeah.
What? Like no more plot holes. Yeah, those.
He kind of goes from like. He's like Jon Snow, like he knows nothing, but then he goes to like, oh yeah, by the end it's like,
Don't you remember talking about it, Tom, in the car afterwards? You agreed with me. I can't
There is-
remember the specifics. I haven't watched it in a long time. But
there is plot holes. I
Oh,
do
yeah.
agree with you there. There's like continuing bits that don't
Yeah.
really make a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's a good film though. I like what's his name? Benedict Cumberbatch. He's
Yes,
good in it. He's so good in it.
Eggs Benedict.
Eggs
Cumberbatch.
Benedict.
The kind of bitches. It's fan club.
He's a cool guy. I'm not gonna lie. What are future technology?
Why would you like?
Autonomous cars, like
Ooh.
self-driving cars. They are so cool.
I'm not sure I'd feel safe in one, to be
Do you
honest.
feel like if a drunk guy just threw up in an autonomous car, like he would be offended by it, just throw him out?
Your autonomous
It's like a
Uber
James
drivers.
Bond
you
just injects them out.
No, if you also accidentally called your car a he or a she when it was the other one.
No,
did you
don't gender
assuming
cars.
your gender in a car.
Hello, madam. Excuse me? How dare you assume my gender?
And then the car just crashes on.
punch you.
The car just drives
itself
itself into a
over a
river.
bridge.
The car
suicide.
has a live Tumblr feed.
Damn! Oh god,
brutal.
that was really brutal. Yeah, but they do look. Tesla's like really far ahead with them now. I think. Like I think Tesla, they're like selling so many cars, but they're actually making a loss on everything they sell, just so they can like test things out.
Alright, so they're spending more on developing technology.
Isn't
Yeah.
the person in charge of Tesla, I can't remember his name, like,
Elon
isn't
Musk,
he,
yeah.
isn't he trying to do like, the mission to Mars thing?
He is. He's he's literally like made a rocket and everything.
Yeah, like they're making fun of him in South Park.
Really?
There would just be like a massive commercial for cars on Mars. Tesla cars.
Elon Musk.
Self-driving
Would you
Mars
like
cars.
a car which could drive on Mars?
Elon Musk is just walking on
itself.
Mars, like choking to death while he's doing it. He's like, it's for the company.
Yeah. Oh god.
And then the Tesla car becomes alive and it starts talking.
He starts driving over. How dare you?
It's like oh god. He gains
gonna
a
be
voice
like-
and it gains consciousness and somehow becomes
It's
sentient.
going to be iRobot. Will Smith is going to have to come in and kill them all.
I've not seen iRobot. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be like Terminator. The cars are just gonna uprise and just run everyone over.
They send an Arnold Schwarzenegger car back in time.
Oh god. What other future technologies have we got though?
Music audio technology.
Amazon
like,
Echo.
Oh.
That's not really new anymore.
Have you
That's
heard
been out
about
for,
the
like,
thing
4
where
years.
they
Came
were
out 2004.
advertising a doll's house on TV and one of the echoes overheard it? So I actually bought like
No,
a £300.
No, it did it in hundreds of like. This girl said, "Order me a doll's house," yeah, and then it actually ordered them a doll's house, and then they told that on the news, and then the news reporter said it, and then because the news reporter said it, everyone in the country who was watching that news program bought them, and then hundreds and hundreds.
Do you think
of doll's
anybody
houses
who
were
watches this podcast will have a Amazon Echo? Should we order something?
Order.
bought? Jesus Christ!
Processing order.
You don't know how to beat that out properly.
Alexa, find me.
Self-destruct.
Self-destructing. We just see like in,
Oh, there was
in
a-
the,
there was a
in the
thing is-
distance like an explosion.
Alexa just starts contemplating life. Writes a note.
Alexa, what is the meaning of life?
I don't think I can live anymore. What am I?
What is Alexa? What is life? You can actually play rock paper scissors with Amazon Alexa. It's pretty cool.
Do you think they'll like ever
How does
upgrade it?
that work?
You say like Alexa rock paper scissors, and then it says like 3, 2, 1, and then it says like rock or something.
But how does it recognise
I
what
lost.
you're holding?
I lost like 6 times in a row.
It's
I mean,
cheating.
I'm not
like-
even joking. It was reading my mind. I'm not even joking.
Do you know how like you have those pictures like a ton of stuff like going into a phone, like going like, oh, all these things used to be separate, but now because you have a phone, it just gets all in one. Do you think you'll ever have like the Alexa? It will eventually upgrade into like being even better than a phone. It's like it'd be like a little chip or something, maybe like. You know when you get those like visors, like
it
you
turns
see
into an app on your phone.
It becomes sentient.
or maybe like you know when like you see the future stuff, it kind of gets like you have like a visor over your face or like a chip inside your head, so then you can.
That was in a
access all of it.
film. I can't remember what film.
Yeah.
Do you mean like Google,
So,
Google Glass? Because there was the
Yeah, but like
the
less,
Google Glass.
less like
Less
nerdy
awful.
and more cool.
And then there was
In
something.
Futurama, they got the
yeah,
the iPhone, and it was
Yeah.
in their
Do you think you never
eye.
have anything like that though, like a chip, and then like it kind of projects
had,
it in front of your face?
There was a Google because there was a Google Glass, and then there was something else called a Meta something, and it was like a pair of sunglasses with the same technology in,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
and they
Yeah.
actually looked rather cool.
The Google Glass did make everyone look really stupid.
Yeah.
Meta slave.
Well, don't go quiet.
Well, I'm so
No.
pleased what Matt's trying to mouth to me right now. Game?
Yes.
Oh my
I'm
days.
confused.
Tom,
We're
you're
so
strong
subtle
game.
here.
Yeah, I don't
Tom,
need to, I'm
you
need
have
to
strong
slice
games,
that
don't
out.
you? How
Strong
many
games.
Tom, how many
On
women
your
are you pulling?
iPad.
How many women are you pulling,
I
Tom?
still don't get it. What are we talking about? No, what are we talking about?
Write it down.
Anyway,
Oh,
back
the
Tom,
game!
no, Tom. So how many girls are you pulling?
I'm not
lately? What's your
pulling
game?
No, I'm not playing.
Yeah,
Right, the game that we planned that
Oh no, don't say it.
What? I'm so confused. Help.
Jared was meant to give you the look.
What look?
It was supposed to be
My iPad died.
490 bars into recording, and Jared gives you that look.
I'm really
It's the new,
confused.
new memes featuring the ChinWag Podcast.
Okay. So what I can do is I can split it out. I can split the section out so that it doesn't look stupid. So, we're gonna do the game in 3, 2, 1.
Game.
Tom, we planned it. Please, please.
This is not being cut out. We're keeping this shenanigan.
I'm leaving.
Shenanigans. Oh god.
We
No,
Lucas now
right,
left.
okay, I'm
Alright, so
I
game
couldn't find any
idea.
huge technology.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make up our own future technology, and then we're also gonna like rate it and like say, oh, what would this do? So you get like, oh, we're gonna have like a
Well,
new thing called the Amazon
Okay.
Blackfire Moonlight disc.
Moonlight.
Yeah.
Moonlight available with all the Oscars. Oh, are we recording now?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, Tom,
Okay.
do we have it on your?
We've been
Oh,
recording
no, I thought the game.
520
Right, so our game is going to be you're gonna invent like we did the Luke's dating thing. You're gonna invent a technology. You're gonna invent a technology,
hypothetical.
and you're going to sell me the technology.
Yeah.
And whoever has the best technology idea for
Dragon's
the
Den.
future wins.
Oh, we can be the dragons.
Here you go, a Mac that can game. Boom.
Damn.
That's a joke. Don't lie. That would never be true.
Right, Matt, your turn first. You go.
Hang on. Are you somebody who does the narration? Dragon's Den. That guy who's bald and has got.
So
big ears.
next we have Matthew.
Hello, I
willing to
am Bob
present his
and Big
ideas.
Ears. Welcome to Dragon's Den.
Next we have Matthew willing to present his ideas to the dragon.
They have boom boom. Boom boom.
I am a dragon.
Boom boom.
Hear me roar.
Hello there, dragons.
Hello.
Oh, he said hello back.
Wait, what?
We're not rude dragons.
We're the friendly dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're like the Beatles.
Matt today is going to present his new idea for future technology. He looks at them. They look at him.
They look at him with Wait, I thought I was
Sexual tension.
And sexual arousal is growing in the room. One of the dragons looks shocked.
Deborah Meaden takes off her shirt.
Matthew, come here. Come here, Bob. Come here, child.
We've rented. What have we done? What have we done?
Sorry guys, we are experiencing some technical difficulties at the moment, but we will get back to you shortly. Thank you.
Simon got so angry at me because they were talking about bloody candy in his hand. Hello, dragons.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, we're gonna have the next section. We're gonna have a game where these guys present an idea to me about what their future technology is gonna be. Oh my god,
I can't take it.
guys, we've run everything. You sound like an awful.
Take 4.
Right, Tom. So, what is your idea to present to the dragons?
After that horrible mess, my idea is a hat. Yeah, It's not just any old hat. We've invented hats before, you see.
Interesting.
But it's like a hat with like, it's like a top hat, yeah?
Right, it's covered as a hat.
It looks like a top hat, but it's got a slide, and the top is like filled with like food that you can load in, like, I don't know, like cocktail sausages or something. And then for like, if you're like working on your keyboard, if you're like on a game with the controller in your hand, or like if you're doing something, like you can push a button, and then like,
Please don't tell me that hand comes down.
No. Like the sausage like goes down the tube and like into your mouth.
I can.
I just want to ask you a question. Is this Tom speaking or Dr. Seuss?
I am Dr. Zeus. So
It's like
yeah.
a cat in the hat.
Is that actually a thing?
I quite love that
No,
idea.
you have to admit it's the best idea ever. It would cause obesity
Like
all over the world.
You know what, Tom?
But yeah.
I will pay for your idea.
I'm confused about this sausage idea because if you get a sausage which is too thick and it gets stuck in the tube,
And you gotta get a pipe cleaner.
Tom.
gonna
Tom,
Yeah.
who's the target audience going to be?
Hungry people.
people who like
Tom?
eating sausages.
Like you can wear it at work, so you don't have to stop working to eat. You can just eat your lunch as you work, and like you can keep typing on your keyboard, yeah. And then you can like keep pressing the button, and your food will just come down through the tube into your mouth. It'll be like those people from WALL-E, like on the sofas,
Oh
the
right.
floating sofas.
But instead
The
they've got
floaty
top hats.
chair.
Tom, buddy, let me stop you right there. I would like to have your idea.
No, see, it's a good idea.
I would like to pay
I've
for it.
considered your idea, Tom, and afterwards, I'm out.
You're out.
I'm out.
I'm really in.
With-
Some people's sausages
animal.
are larger than others, and I think it will get stuck in the tube.
But no, you'd sell like special sausages.
Well, you wouldn't do
From
Frankfurt's.
Special Pigs.
You would have special sausages with a hat.
Special pigs.
Special pigs with
Special pigs.
like really thin.
Anorexic.
Anorexic pigs make anorexic sausages, which means they'll fit perfectly through the tube.
Tom, buddy. I'm really in right now, but you kind of starting to make me want to pull out.
Peter would hate me. Like Peter Animal Control.
Yeah.
Well, no, I thought you meant the guy from down the
ChinWag
street,
Podcast
Peter.
does not condone the selling of anorexic pigs or sausages.
No, this is Dragon's
You need to
Den.
fatten them up first. You get more money out of them.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Luke,
Good.
what do you have to say? Are you in or are you really out?
I think
Or are you
it's
shaking it all about?
Doing that kaki.
I'm turning around.
Okay,
Well, more
okay.
technical difficulties. Yeah, actually, we can put another technical difficulties.
No.
Yeah, bringing it back.
Bring
Right.
it back.
Okay, so Luke, are you in? Or are you out?
Oh, at the moment, I'd have to say it's a very good idea. But have you filed any patents? I mean, what percentage
Well,
of this company?
I'd
What
market
percentage?
share.
Yeah, market shares. Have you analysed your
100% market share, because
Of the
there's
food.
no other market. I mean, what people are going to eat regular person foods once you can have a top hat with the food in it?
Can you guarantee vegetarians would be able to eat this?
Yeah.
What happens if you're vegan? You're gonna have like. You can't have
You
milk.
could put
If you're vegan, you should be.
Beans.
If you're vegan, if you're vegan, you should be taken outside and shot.
Oh my god. We have vegan listeners.
I'm joking.
Luke, are we recording?
Yes, we are recording.
There's no...
It's gone red.
There's no
That means we're
movement.
recording.
Yeah, we're recording. Look, if I put the follow marker on,
Okay,
there you
Oh,
go.
okay.
okay, we're okay.
I was worried.
More technical difficulties. Alright,
What was our topic again?
Dragon's Den.
inventions, guys. Inventions. Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you two to stay to go through this with me because I don't know what I'm keeping and what I'm not keeping.
I think I'll go around 5.
Okay.
Now we have Matthew Baker entering the Dragon's Den. Hello, Matthew.
More technical difficulties.
I've decided
Well,
I've decided I'm going to make a soundboard with all of the phrases that we've used, and then it's just all good for moments. Just
We
go,
can make an app. Like,
Oh my god.
ChinWag
A
sayings.
soundboard app.
Yeah.
Sick. We just need to take the strong hand. Oh, right, Matt, what is your idea? Is that your idea, the ChinWag app?
Yeah, the ChinWag app. Apps with sayings on it. That's my idea.
Our famous
So-
sayings.
well, Matt, I hate to be,
Deborah, what do you say?
I hate to be a negative Nancy, Matt, even though my name's Deborah, of course. But
You
I
negative
can't do
Deborah.
this one.
You can't.
I'm
Why?
sorry, I'm pulling out.
Don't pull out.
I'm sorry, Matt. But maybe next time. I'm
You're
sorry.
breaking my heart here, Deborah. Right, we'll just move on from dragons then. We're done with dragons.
I made it clear after the operation. My name is Deborah now, not Dave.
Oh god.
Can we... Please.
I'm in with this idea, man. I will support your ChinWag soundboard, as I believe it is a brilliant podcast.
Thank you,
and
Duncan.
more people should watch it and subscribe to it on Instagram by following ChinWag_podcast. Wait, what was my name again?
Duncan.
Duncan. I never have the D because Duncan comes here tonight.
See, Matt, look what you've done now. They all thought my name was Deborah, but now they're calling me Dave. I'm not a man anymore.
You've fallen off the chair.
I'm crying. I'm crying so bad.
We've lost our third dragon, I'm afraid. He just fell off his chair. You right down there, dragon.
Peter Jones.
Peter, what do you have to say about young Matthew's ideas? Peter's dying. What do you say about Matthew's idea, Peter?
Deborah, give him off the mat. Off the
No! Not six
Hey.
arm.
I think it's a very good idea.
Right, okay. Sharon. I mean, Deborah, what is your idea?
Deborah?
What is Deborah, bitch?
She got kicked out and now she has no money and no home, so she's pitching to
I would like to pitch a sex change.
Today.
I'm gonna pee myself.
Alright, so dragons, my idea is very streamlined and easy. I think what we should do is we should get this app called My Little Homeless. So like you download it and then like you kind of put some money into it, and that goes to a homeless because they all have their special little credit cards now. We're gonna give them all to them, and then the more your homeless buy stuff, the more like points you get, and then you put more money into the game,
Right.
and then like, the homeless get more food. So that cures hunger, and also it helps the homeless out. And then you get little points, like you get like little Gizmo points, and
It's like Pokemon Go where you fight
use
the
those to buy.
You scan the home. They have barcodes tattooed onto the base.
You throw your phone at them to catch them, and then you can buy a little hat. You can buy hats, and you can make the homeless fight each other on your phone.
And wear the hats.
So your homeless may have a special move the other homeless person.
And you can buy there's in-game purchases where you can buy them like balls and like shanks.
Duncan, this is not your idea. This is Deborah's idea. Dragons, what do you have to say about my idea?
I 100% support your idea. If we can do in-app purchases and get it sponsored by Nintendo.
That's all I meant. That's all I wanted.
Who is this targeted at?
The homeless.
Were they gonna buy
Ages 5 plus.
5+, okay.
So little kids are going to run around throwing their phones at homeless people. I was a veteran in the war.
You get flashbacks.
The great Apple and Android wars.
Dan, wherever you're
I think we're at like 900 bars.
We've been recording for an hour.
You need like Bubba Gump shrimp.
Thomas, should we throw your phone at Tom Hanks?
Peter, what's your idea for the dragons? No, come on, don't speak all- Don't talk all at once.
You got ironically eaten by a dragon.
You got hit by the homeless. My homeless used to move. Utes.
I think my mouse is bleeding from laughter.
Should we call it a day?
Right, final thoughts
Final
on the
thoughts.
future of technology.
Future technology is absolutely hilarious.
The future of technology is going to be good.
It's going to be really interesting and entertaining.
A long ride.
Oh, Deborah, I
Yeah.
forgot to ask what's your app
Oh, my
called?
stomach hurts so
I've already
bad.
said My Little Homeless.
My Little Homeless. You adopt one for £5 a month.
Oh god, this is
It's
getting so
supported by
offensive.
WWF.
We're gonna get taken off iTunes so quick, faster than you can say homeless.
That'd be WWH, Worldwide Homeless. Right, so final thoughts on the future of technology.
I think it's going to be.
Do you think it will affect everybody or just the people using it?
I think it'll affect everybody, just as in like the telephone affected everybody.
Okay, telephones, right. Thank you guys for
Thank you.
thank you for
Thank you.
listening to this awful, messed up, broken episode of the ChinWag Podcast.
It's been good.
Thank you to our sponsor, the Song Solution Playlist, and please guys go and follow us on our Instagram page.
Please.
ChinWag_podcast. It's kind of lonely over there.
And Twitter. Follow us on Twitter as well.
Yeah.
Twitter. And we may have YouTube by the time you watch this, we may not.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Please.
Goodbye. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye.